your July 2024 general reading. This is for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node placements. So if you have those placements, this reading may resonate for you. All right, if you all are new here, hello and welcome. If you are not, welcome back. Please make sure that you all do the things like, share, and subscribe to the channel if you have not already. Doing these things does put some respect on the algorithm and pushes the video to other people who may benefit from it, just like you. All right, if you're looking for personal readings, you can book at savvy.com. All of my socials and website are in the description box below. But let's go ahead and get into your message. All right, so Pisces. Astrologically speaking, your ruling planet is actually in a positive aspect with Pluto. It's in a sextile with Pluto. So Neptune is in the seventh house of partnership, while Pluto is in the fifth house of creativity and pleasure. So they are working together in your favor at this time. So you may be going through or about to go through a huge spiritually led transformation within your life that pertains to a partnership, okay, and how you experience pleasure. Your channel message says, gorgeous when you are together. We drove you together so you can have your dream life. Okay, so there's a specific person that this reading is in reference to. Spirit thinks that when you all are together, you look gorgeous, or the energy between you is gorgeous, and they definitely brought this connection into your life. So let's see what this is all about. All right. All right. What is in the heart of this reading, Spirit? What is at the heart of this reading? And I guess I will have to just pull some love oracles since this is obviously about to be a love reading. All right, so what's at the heart of this reading, Spirit? Judgment. So the Judgment card is about renewal, revival, an awakening, or reawakening. All right, that is what's at the heart of this. This card can definitely represent a spiritual awakening. So what is crossing this? The moon. So the moon is subconscious. It's the illusions. It's the fears, the hopes, the dreams, and secrecy. Things that are being suppressed or kept below the surface. So already I feel like this is going to be a very spiritual reading for you, Pisces. Um, Spirit's awakening some things within you on a spiritual level, and they may be using a partnership to bring about awakening in your life. Okay. What is the future possibility here, Spirit? We have the Ace of Swords and the Knight of Pentacles showing up. Okay. So there's going to be some type of victory, success, and breakthrough. Um, but I feel like it's not going to be quick. Okay, Swords energy is quick, but this Knight of Pentacles energy is a slow and steady and methodical type of energy. So I do feel like there's some type of investment happening here that leads to a breakthrough, some type of work that is happening here that's going to lead to some breakthrough. But it's not going to be something that happens like overnight, okay? If this resonates for you, please let me know in the comments below. Make sure that you hit that like button if you are here. And to put some respect on the algorithm. So what is at the root, Spirit, of the situation? What is at the root of the situation? The Queen of Pentacles. Okay, so some of you all may be dealing with an earth energy. This could be also just someone who presents as like maternal or a nurturer, someone who presents as like someone who cares very deeply and takes care of things. But this can also just be earth energy, Taurus, Virgo type energy. Also, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. But also, for me as a reader, I take this card to mean that the universe is taking care of things. And your channel message was already stating that Like this was divinely guided. Like the universe was bringing this together for you. Okay, so let's go ahead and get your past environment. What does the past environment look like for Pisces here? Okay, in the past, we have the Two of Wands. So this could represent that there was a decision that had to be made, or that a new beginning started, and now you're having to make plans for the next steps. How do you progress into the next phase? And then the expected future, please. What is the expected future? I feel like this really The expected future is the Two of Cups, union, coming together with a soulmate. Okay, so I feel like for some of you all, no, that's not what spiritual law dictates. Maybe for you, John, maybe you don't have a strong enough gift where you can reach people over the internet. Um, or maybe you're just not as tapped in. Maybe all you know how to do is read card meetings. But I'm not that. I'm a high priestess. So you can enjoy this reading or you cannot. Okay? Okay, bye. Um, Anyways, because there's always going to be a hater. There's always going to be somebody who tell you what you can and can't do. Um, but I'm not dictated by spiritual law. Ancestors run shit over here. Loa run shit over here. Orisha run shit over here. Okay. Yeah, so the future possibility is the Two of Cups. So definitely a union, which Spirit already said they divinely guided this union to you. So the status of the Pisces collective. What is the current status of the Pisces collective? I'm not going to take it because it didn't fall. The Hanged One. So that is your own energy, Pisces. So what I feel whenever your own energy shows up in a reading is that you are being fully yourself. Like you're fully being in your power. Um, but also what this hangman energy represents is seeing things from a different perspective, being in a situation that may be slightly uncomfortable, but it creates enlightenment for you. It shows you exactly what it is that you need to see. Okay, so I feel like this is you right now. This is the energy that you're in, your surroundings. What is surrounding Pisces right now? Queen of Swords. It's time to make some decisions, okay? It is time to trust your discernment. There are some things that you may be having to cut off, cut out, some changes that you may have to make, okay? The Queen of Swords, while she may be one of the tougher queens, one of the queens that I'm from America, um, while she may be one of the queens that are more harsh or more rough in how she delivers messages, at the end of the day, she's still a queen. Okay? Hello. So, what this means is that her decision making still comes from a place of her heart. Like it still comes from an emotional place, but she's able to be, I don't want to say detached, but just a little bit more stern and mind focused when it comes to making decisions. So she's doing what she needs to do for the greater good of all, even if whatever her decision is seems to be harsh. Okay. So, what is in the mind and the emotions of Pisces? Five of Swords. Pisces, you're wanting to win at any cost, okay? So the Five of Swords energy is exactly that. Sometimes it can be interpreted as a little bit more negative, like doing whatever it takes, even if it harms others, to get what you want. But I don't really feel like that's the energy here. I just feel like you're extremely determined to get your way with something, okay? And what is the outcome? The Seven of Wands, standing in your power and fighting for and defending what it is that you want. what it is that you need. The bottom of the deck, we do have the Five of Pentacles. So that represents loss, being left out in the cold, abandonment with the Justice card. All right. So um, I definitely want to clarify some things, but with the Judgment card showing up, if this is about someone from the past who you're trying to renew things with, that you're trying to reawaken things with, um, that makes sense for what's at the bottom of the deck. Because right under these two cards was Temperance as well. So there may be someone from the past that you're wanting to heal things with. Someone may be coming back around. Someone may be coming back around, and there's a need for things to be made right. The universe have brought you all back together to make things right. All right. This may be someone who you view as the Queen of Pentacles, as um, a nurturer, as your counterpart, as your maybe you have a child with them, or maybe you see them as, you know, the mother or father. There's no gender in tarot, as your, you know, counterpart, or your child's or your future children, whatever. Okay. I have this like nervous energy when it comes to this reading. So some of you all may feel really nervous about what it is that you're having to do. The energy that I'm feeling is also chaotic, but not in a negative way. It's like, it feels like having a lot to do and feeling like you have a very short amount of time to do it in. It feels like, you know, kind of rushing about. But we have the Knight of Pentacles here, so this is not something that can be rushed. So what this may be is more of an impatient type of energy. All right. So let's go ahead and clarify some things. Judgment is at the core of the reading. Tell me what this Judgment card is, Spirit. King of Wands. There may have been King of Wands in the reverse. Oh, clarify that. I feel like maybe. Okay, for some of you all, there may be a judgment being passed on someone who was very cruel, very deceptive to you. If there's someone from the past coming back who did something to you that was really cruel and negative, if there was some type of huge betrayal, that could be what this is about. Tell me why the moon is here. The Devil and the Nine of Pentacles. You are only limited by what you believe is possible. Okay, so I feel like in the past there was some type of betrayal. Someone was cruel, someone was harmful. And now this renewal energy with the Judgment card, they're wanting to come back around and make things right. But there is some fear about your ability to accomplish this. So if this is someone approaching you from the past, they may be feeling, hi Ethan, they may be feeling like fearful because they know that they've mishandled you or mistreated you, and they don't know if you're going to accept them, how you're going to accept them, how they're going to make the things right. With the Devil and the Nine of Pentacles, maybe you've been alone and independent for so long that they might see you as like hyper independent, like feeling like you wouldn't even need to talk to them. Like, what do I need to talk to you for? I'm good by myself. Well, there's no need to talk. All right. But the future possibility, or the future expectation, is that there is a union. So how do we get from this energy of I don't know if I even want to union? Okay. I feel like there has to be this conversation that's going to take place with the Ace of Swords and the Knight of Pentacles, and this situation has to be This conversation has to be very well thought out, very methodical. And this may be a series of conversations um, where, you know, you're just slowly but steadily working through things before you get to a point of union. Okay. In the past environment, there's a Two of Wands energy here. So let's go ahead and clarify that. Damn. Greed, materialism, lack, originality, possessiveness, and obstacles. What I'm feeling with the recent past, though, or with this past energy, so the Two of Wands typically holds the world in her hands. This is an all women's deck, but in their hands, okay? But with the Four of Pentacles being like that stubborn and like greedy, like possessive kind of energy, but it's in a reverse. What I immediately got from that was like, you had the world, but you let it go. You literally had the world in your hands and you dropped it. I just heard Charlie Brown. He caught it, but he dropped it. Like, so that may be what you were feeling about the situation. Like, you literally had it all. You literally had the world in your hands and you dropped it. You lost it. What is this Queen of Pentacles at the root? Again, Page of Pentacles in reverse, wasteful, dissipation of ideas, unrealistic, blocked, inactive, distracted, irresponsible, and greed. Same kind of energy as the Four of Pentacles in reverse. So again, I feel like you had this person who you felt was very nurturing, very loving, very much of a carer is what I want to say. That's more like of a British term. I usually only hear that on like British TV, a carer. But someone who is really loving and caring. And with the Page of Pentacles, you let that slip through your hands. You let that fade away. You let that be lost. Again, we have the Five of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. You abandon that or let that go, and now you're wanting to make things right. Um, Tell me about the Two of Cups here. And you're restless about it. Four of swords in the reverse. There's like a restless energy around coming together. But remember, I just said that I felt like patience was needed, but it feels like there's a urgency or a rush. Like you feel like you're wanting to rush to get things done, to get things back together. You're showing up as yourself, like I said. The Hanged One. Really reflective, really meditative about some type of choice that needs to be made. Tell me about this choice with the Queen of Swords to make sure that you win at any cost. Uh, you're having to make a head over heart decision. Listen to your inner voice when making choices. Stalling and decision. You're at a crossroads right now, Pisces. You're at a crossroads. So there may be some stalling happening here. You're trying to find some strength through a situation that feels like it is causing you some type of suffering. What I feel like is what I feel like is that you're wanting to come back into union with whoever this person is. I do feel like this person is a past person, or if this is not a past person, this is someone who you've met who feels like you've known them for like a very long time, but there are certain circumstances in your life at the moment that may be preventing the union from happening, and this is causing some type of impatience or like urgency. There was in your astrology a square here with Neptune in your ascendant. No, your midheaven, and then there was an opposition with your ascendant. Okay, so I do feel like maybe for some of you all, it might be your career issues, something going on with your career that may be preventing this, love connection from moving forward. And for others of you, it's about your like routine and your practicality. There are just certain things, Knight of Pentacles energy, that have to be in place before you can make the move that you want to make, which would be towards this connection. So that's probably where we're experiencing the stalemate or that stuck and stagnant energy. But you are determined with the Five of Swords energy to make things work, okay? So tell me about the Five of Swords energy. Yeah, Six of Swords. You're wanting to win at any cost so that you can move into calmer waters with this person. And then the Seven of Wands is the outcome. Let's clarify that. Oh, the Hierophant and the Queen of Cups. And I'm hearing, settle for my love. Settle for my kiss. You want to get married. The Hierophant energy is higher levels of commitment, marriage, doing the right thing. I'm hearing, I'm going to make a honest woman out of you, Pisces. Somebody trying to make an honest woman out of you, or you might be trying to make an honest woman out of somebody. Okay, with the Queen of Cups energy, also another nurturer. So whoever this person is that, like if it's you, Pisces, this person views you as the Queen of Cups and the Queen of Pentacles. Someone is very loving. These are both pregnant queens, really maternal energies, while the other two queens are more like stern and like they're just not them. Like these two queens are just really loving and nurturing and pours into other people. And I'm not saying that the other queens can't, but like I said earlier, the Queen of Swords is more of a harsh, abrasive kind of energy, while the Queen of Wands is more of a hot girl energy. But these are like wifey, nurturing, loving family type energies. And that's how this person views you, or how you view your person, Pisces. So big love vibes on this. Big love vibes. And I actually am happy to see a reading like this for you, Pisces, because it's been a while since you all have had a positive reading. Y'all have had a lot of struggles in love over the past couple of years of me reading for you. So let's get some Island Time wellness. What's going on with the situation? That flew right out. Acts, breakup, separation, stop the pattern, silent treatment, and abandonment. So I said earlier that something might have been abandoned, and there was definitely a separation. So I feel like this is a past person in a situation being revitalized. Mirror. Mirroring each other, self-image, relationship reflects our wounds and introspection. So this is someone who may be mirroring you like a twin. Okay, like a soulmate. Phew. Yeah, something painful happened here with this situation, Pisces. Because the next two cards that came out are mask, not showing your true feelings, hide, personify, pretend, delude, and gaslight, and stabbed in the back, heartbreak, pain, deception, and a shocking attack. Okay, so in the past, what happened between you two might have been severely unexpected by the injured party, whether this is you or whether this is the person that you were dealing with. Okay. Let me get a love oracle. What is a love oracle here for Pisces? Pero, like, aside from all of that negativity over here in this corner of the past, the card that you got, oh, they're getting spicy, says sexual union. Honor the place in one another where you are one eternal soul, for that is where you will find true bliss. You are one eternal soul. So for some of you all, this is a twin flame coming back around. This is a union of twin flames. Okay. For some, this may be a same-sex relationship. Just because if you look at the people on the card, I think he's supposed to be masculine, but his features are definitely giving feminine. The one on top, you know what I'm saying? He look a little soft, delicate, feminine. So for some of you all, this may be same sex, either masculine or feminine, doesn't matter. But long story short, y'all, something's coming back around. The universe has brought this thing back around. There was a lot of pain that has happened in the past, but through several conversations, through some slow and diligent action and effort, I feel like there's going to be a healing that takes place in this situation. Okay, this is someone who is definitely a divine counterpart to you, or a twin flame, soulmate, however you resonate, kingdom spouse, whatever titles you resonate with, that this person is that. And this is why the universe has brought you all back together, because the universe feels like together you all are gorgeous, internally and externally. Y'all may feel like when you're with this person, you just look better. You just feel better. Your energy is more vivacious, specifically when this person is in your presence. Okay? In the time of separation, you might have had other partnerships where you've noticed that you don't look the same, where you notice that you don't feel the same, where your energy is not as bright. That's because those were soul sucking leeches. And this person fills you up. Queen of Cups energy. This person is a nurturer, pours into you, satisfies your soul. Okay? Yeah, so you did have a missed opportunity with this person in the past, but now the universe is saying, hey, we need y'all back together. We need y'all back together immediately. All right? So let's get some. I'm going to start with some soul lessons. What are the soul lessons that were meant to be learned from this connection? Perseverance. Okay. I know that I can do whatever I set my mind to. And like I said, someone in this equation wants this to work out no matter what. They're gonna win at any cost. So if that is you, in the comments, type, I know that I can do whatever I set my mind to. I know that I can do whatever I set my mind to. Okay, so this was meant to teach you perseverance. I love to see it. This connection was meant to teach you love. This connection was meant to teach you love. I commit to the practice of seeing the good in all things. So for some of you, like I said, it was a rough time back in the past, but Spirit is needing you to see the good in what happened. Okay? The good in the things that have happened in the past. Okay? If that resonates for you, in the comments, type, I commit to the practice of seeing the good in all things. Sometimes we have to go through things in order to grow through things. Okay, and so maybe for some of you all, back then was not the time, but you needed to experience the hurt, you needed to experience the pain, you needed to have that shocking attack, as the love oracles indicated, in order to be triggered into some kind of growth. Okay? An indecision. I use my intuition in all aspects of life. All right? So the way to move forward through this situation and to break through that indecision or that stalemate that showed up earlier with the Two of Swords energy is to trust your intuition. You may not see a clear path forward. You may not know logically what the right thing to do is, but your intuition will never steer you wrong. Bottom of the deck is adversity. I accept that challenges are my best way to learn. What did I say? Sometimes you have to be put in a situation like you were put in the past with this person in order to learn. You had to experience some type of adversity in order to grow. Okay, so let's get some monology, and then I'll get a crystal spirit. Monology, what messages do we have for the Pisces collective? Show the world the real you. Full moon in Aquarius. This card is about authenticity. All right. So, in the past, you had the mirror card and you had the mask card for the Lover's Oracle. So perhaps in the past, you were not being yourself. You were not being authentic. And that is what caused the disconnect or the breakaway, 30:33 on the clock when I was saying that. But now Spirit is saying, show this person that you're coming back into union with who you really are. Show them how you've grown, what you've become, and how you have learned how to love over the separation period. Okay, full moon in Aquarius. Don't let pride get in the way. Full moon in Leo. Okay, now you did have in your fifth house Pluto. Okay, Pluto's in your fifth house. Fifth house energy is Leo energy, transformation and change in the fifth house. So don't let pride get in your way. Show the world the real you. Show how you've changed. When the don't confusion. Okay, when don't let pride get in your way shows up, the full moon in Leo card, what that tells me is that you may have had a certain outcome or a certain way that you thought things were going to go, that you've told people, that you've shared with people, and it didn't quite work out that way. And now you're having to tell people that, this is what's going on. And people are probably going to look at you like, what are you talking about? Don't be too proud. Like, it doesn't matter what people think. It doesn't matter how people feel about you coming back together with this person, about you taking a different route than maybe you said you were going to take. For some of you, you may be having to leave a connection to come back to this connection, and you're concerned about how people are going to accept that or what they're going to think of you or whatever the case. Leo energy is also very confident, okay? So regardless of what people may think, don't let ego get in the way. Don't let pride get in the way. And instead, pull on that Leo confidence to do what you feel is best for yourself, okay? Because the one thing about a Leo, they're going to always do what's best for self, okay? I'm sorry. I'm not sorry. It's just the Leo way. Have faith in your dreams, the waxing moon card. Okay, so whatever you want this to be, have faith that it can come through. That it's going to be whatever it is that you want it to be. That it's going to turn out how you wanted it to turn out with that marriage with the Hierophant. Okay, with those higher levels of commitment. I feel like this relationship is going to be one that is extremely healing. And like I said, people may not understand after the shocking attack of the past, but I feel like this is also a relationship, Pisces, that you're going to want to protect at all costs. Okay? With that Seven of Wands as your outcome, let's get your crystal spirits. Crystal spirit, what message? Okay, I wasn't ready. I'm going to take it, I think. Do I need to take it, Spirit? Do you want me to take this? I feel like they want me to keep going. Let me see. I'll give you the message of citrine. That's the card that came out, but I feel like that's not the message that was supposed to come out. Amazonite and selenite. Okay. So citrine is an abundance crystal, and it is a confidence crystal as well. So I kind of feel like Citrine kind of just poked its head out to let you know, like, to move into this next phase very confidently. Just confirming what I was saying earlier about not worrying about what people have to say, okay? Joyful expressiveness, exuberance, and happiness, and letting go of any and all negativity is the message of this card, okay? The cards that actually were supposed to come out, what I actually pulled, is Amazonite. And the essential meaning of Amazonite is truth, revelation, the evolution, and natural flow of events. Wow. Okay, not everything reveals itself right away in full detail. Wouldn't that be nice? But the conscious universe is unfolding a plan for you so much more brilliant than you can imagine. And Amazonite Spirit is here to help you trust the process and flow of revelation. And the Judgment card is a card of revelation. Peep game. Look at the universe. Some things will be disclosed that may shake you up, but if so, it's all for your highest good. So pay attention and go with it. The conscious universe prefers you to learn your lessons without suffering. So if you allow the situation to fluidly evolve instead of trying to control them, you will see that much wisdom is being made and available to you right now. Mind, body, and the conscious universe are interconnected, so be attentive to connections you previously overlooked or thought weren't such a big deal. They have more insights for you than you might have expected. What is unfolding will help you understand your purpose and your destiny. You don't have to be a victim of fate, with your future defined by repeating lessons learned in the past. You are being prepared for something awesome that you are already moving towards. Excitement and trust are in order. I told y'all this was about a past connection. That's crazy. I love when spirit does that. Don't let the past dictate how things move forward. Okay? Everything that is happening right now within this connection is for sure divinely guided. Okay? And your last card from the crystal spirit is selenite. Liquid light, fluidity, flexibility, illumination, and clarity, raising your vibration. I'm telling y'all, this union is a spiritual one. When selenite spirit appears, it's a message for you to keep moving past your challenges. Your sight's always on raising your vibration to be liquid, light, illuminating, fluid, and flexible. For even the earth and her rocks, stones, crystals change and reveal more of themselves over time. Selenite Spirit's message is whatever the pace of change, you must yield your expectations about how things should be so you can discover the beauty in how things are evolving. Like liquid light flowing around an obstacle, you have the capacity to move more freely than you might realize. Know that a new perspective can help you see that. You showed up as the hangman energy, an uncomfortable situation leading you to a new perspective. You don't ever have to be stopped in your tracks. Be flexible in your thinking, for there is more wisdom in the universal consciousness than in your own mind, and it's always available to you. The way out of the old patterns is to enter the unknown without maps or well-defined familiar paths. Surrender your fear and know that the conscious universe is here to provide you with clarity and guide you through unexpected twists and turns. So for some of you all, you didn't even fucking see this coming. You didn't even know that this was about to happen. And the spirit is saying, just allow it. Just allow it to happen. Don't try to control it. And whatever decisions need to be made as you progress through this journey, take them as they come and do what you need to do. But just flow. I'm hearing Float by Janelle Monáe. I don't care, I don't is, I just float. All on my own. Yeah, I know that song. All right, so let's get some rebel messages for you. Rebel, talk nice or don't, I don't care. But please, tell Pisces what they need to hear. Fuck. Shit is about to get real. Fuck, you need your people around you. Okay, so some things are about to get real in your situation. Okay, that could be good, that could be bad. We don't know. I won't say bad. It could be good or it could be difficult. It's not everyone else's fault. It's yours. You're a grown ass adult. Stop blaming others for your shit. Ooh. Mm. So some of you all are needing to take accountability, maybe for the past, not blaming everyone else for the way that things transpired. And you got a feeling you can't shake. That little voice inside of you, listen to that shit. That's your intuition, honey. That's your intuition. So definitely, I'm feeling that a lot of you all are probably feeling increased intuition at this time as you come back into union with this person. And it's leading you. It's leading you through the journey. So you're really needing to pay attention to what's being said, what you are feeling, so that you can move in a way that is conducive and helpful, productive to the situation. Okay, let's go ahead and get some advice for you. What is the advice for Pisces here? Eight of Pentacles. Work, 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 work. Work diligently. Okay? Work diligently. Ten of Swords. Ten of Swords. Painful endings, betrayal, backstabbing. With the Ten of Pentacles and the High Priestess. All right, so there's something that may be needing to be ended, that you're needing to work on. Could have something to do with family, legacy. Ooh. I can't say that. Look. There are certain things in your life right now that maybe are not supposed to be the way that they are. They're not supposed to be in place, or they're not supposed to have the longevity that you were hoping that they would. Friendships, relationships. There are things that, like, I don't want to sound harsh, okay? But like I said earlier, there may be a need for one relationship to end in order for this union to take place. And in that specific relationship, you may have had thoughts, dreams, ideas about the future. And Spirit is saying that that is not the way it's supposed to be, and that is not how it's going to be. So you're needing to put in some type of work in order to bring that cycle to an end, because that cycle was supposed to be temporary. Okay, again, you did have the don't let pride get in your way card. So some of you all may be struggling to end a cycle, even though intuitively with the High Priestess, you know that it's not supposed to continue on. But you're more concerned about the way people will view you and what they will think of you if you end it, instead of trusting your intuition to lead you to your Six of Wands, your happiness, your success, your, your happiness. What brings you pleasure? What's, more in alignment for you? So, Pisces, there obviously is a tough decision here that has to be made, but one road leads you to destiny, and the other one leads to wherever it leads to. Okay, so I don't know. I was trying not to be harsh. All right. But one of them leads to your person, to your soulmate, to your twin flame, to the one, and the other one just leads over there somewhere. Okay. All right. So, postcard from Spirit. Let's hear it. Dear you, sometimes you just feel like no one understands you. you're not heard, or even that you don't count. This, my dear, is a terrible illusion. Although your feelings tell you that abandonment is real, well, we who love you know better. You're never alone, and even when rejection happens, you're ultimately being protected so better things can replace what wouldn't have worked in the first place. Did I not just say that? Everyone on this side of the veil is watching you and rooting for your ultimate success. Life loves you, we love you, and you are a unique spark of the divine and always connected to light and to source. You are always in our care. Trust and keep the faith. Loving you always and forever, honey. Okay, so that's your postcard. And I think I'm going to just pull a couple of song messages for you about this connection or about the past connection that you're having to step away from. All right, so Spirit, speak to me, speak through me. Before we close this reading on out, uh, what is the songs that resonate with this reading for the Pisces Collective? The first song is Can't Feel My Face by The Weeknd. I know she'll be the death of me, at least we'll both be numb. And she'll always get the best of me, the worst is yet to come. But at least we'll both be beautiful and stay forever young. This I know. For some of you all who have to end a situation, perhaps you know that the situation you have to end is leading to the death of you. Like that song is literally about them white lines and, having a reckless lifestyle that's going to lead to nowhere, but they're having a great time. Maybe some of you all know that in order for you to move on to what's in alignment with you, you have to end that type of situation where things are just inevitably going to end bad. Okay. What's the next song? High Hopes, Panic at the Disco. Had to have high, high hopes for the living. Shooting for the stars when I couldn't make a killing. Didn't have a dime, but I always had a vision. I always had high, high hopes. All right, so some of you all do have high hopes for the future. But again, you gotta handle that other thing over there. And what is the last song that resonates with this? I love when this song comes out. I don't know. Bust down Tatiana. On the gang. Back it up and break that shit down. So sexual energy. For some of y'all, the sexual energy in the new connection might be, kind of ratchet. Like, yeah, I just want to see baby bust down. Or the old situation is just a bust down. It's just a little Tatiana. Maybe you got a little karmic relationship going on with Tatiana over there. Okay. So anyway, that's the message. That's all I got for you Pisces, okay? Y'all can watch the Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node placements for all of your placements. Y'all can watch all those readings. But Pisces, this is your reading. If it resonates, if you're feeling this message, let me know in the comments below. Please make sure that you all do the things like, share, subscribe to the channel if you have not already. If you're looking for personal readings, you can book at SavySentient.com. That's the only place you can book. I'll never be in the comments trying to scam a reading out of you. I'm not into that. All right. Until the very next time I read for you all, I wish you all love and light. Now go get right. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye, y'all.